Hi, my name is Kevin Sukesh, and this is my final robotics project. This project is a live robot manipulation simulation using SmolVLA, which is a VLA model, that stands for Vision Language Action Model. The main goal of this project is to show how a robot can perform manipulation tasks using Vision Language Action Model instead of manually programming the object detection, coordinate calculation, motion planning, gripper control. The model takes the robot's camera observations within the simulation, the robot's state, and the language instruction that we give it, and predicts the robot actions directly. I haven't programmed this simulated robot to do anything. It's running based on the SmolVLA model. I have created a custom simulation, a task for it to run, which I will show you in a second. I should have started this because this takes a bit of time. So I created a GUI which makes the whole running each of the tasks easier, as you'll see in a second. Like, I was running it through the command line. So here, see all the tasks. So these are all libraries of tasks which are pre-built, which I can just download. But this is the custom one that I created. So as much as I've tested the custom one that I created is not doing it correctly. You can see that it's trying to pick up the yellow mug, but it often fails. But I'm just going to run it now. After this, I'll show you something that I've had most success with, one of the pre-built tasks. So while it loads, I'll just explain. So at a high level, it works like this. I have an infographic as well. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm just gonna keep this on the side so that both can run parallelly. It's running really slow. This takes almost all my RAM and my graphics card. Like each move spikes my graphic card to 100%. Okay, so how this works is, this is running inside something. This uses something called MuJoCo, which is the physics simulation engine, on which robosuite was built, which is like to make it more custom usable for robots. LIBERO is the list of tasks. So it consists of a bunch of BDDL files. It's like .bddl files, in which it mentions the task. So LIBERO provides robot the task, the objects. The objects are taken from it. It asks for the objects and for the layout and things like that. But it's taken from robosuite. Robosuite has the assets. It provides the language instructions and the success condition. So at the end of this, you can see if it's a success. This is most likely not going to be a success. I'm actually going to stop it and do something that works. So you can see that it's trying to go there, but it's messing up. It needs to be more fine-tuned on this exact task. So I'm just gonna stop that for a second. Just need to open that again. Okay, something that I had more success with is this one. This is one of the pre-built tasks, not custom, not made by me. So instead of manually programming the object detection, like the motion planning, the gripper control, the model takes the robot's camera observations, robot state, language instruction, and then predicts the robot actions directly. At a high level, this is what it works like. So LIBERO over here, let this handle it. It will mostly pick up the milk. So Libero provides the robot task, the objects, the language instructions, and the success condition. MuJoCo and robosuite handles the physics simulation, including the robot movement, collisions, gripper behavior, and camera rendering. Robosuite also provides the assets for all these objects, which Libero calls on. So Libero has these BDDL files, and I had to create my own BDDL file to create my custom, the one that didn't work initially. Oh, even this one. Sometimes this happens. It doesn't pick it up properly. So if I run it like 10 times, maybe 6 out of 10 times it picks it up properly and then drops it in the basket. So SmolVLA here is the AI model that is trained to do all these tasks, and some tasks it is better at than others, and this can be fine-tuned with more data, with data sets that are there on that you can find on Hugging Face. This LeRobot is the one that interfaces between all of these things. So Libero has, and the simulation gives like the, for example, the state of the robot, and it should be in a format that SmolVLA understands. This is the program that handles all that in between. And my live script viewer is basically this. So initially, what you can get when you download, it doesn't have any live viewer and things like that. Like you can't see it like this. It gives a recording of the simulation at the end. So this is also custom built for this task. I'm going to stop this again, maybe run it again, so that at least we can see one version of the working product. Okay, let's open that again. So yeah, in addition to the pre-built ones, I experimented with custom tasks, and I built that one custom task, which honestly hasn't worked completely. Like it hasn't done the task properly, but you can see that it's trying to. The important part is that the project now supports both the the built-in Libero tasks and custom tasks. The main result is that I can run a live robot simulation where the vision language action model controls the robot from perception and language, rather than using hand-coded robotics traditional pipeline. Well, for future work, I'd like to, well, obviously improve the performance by training it, fine tune it basically, and maybe create more custom demonstrations and see what else it can do, because I've seen videos online of it folding clothes and things like that, and this SmolVLA has been uploaded to a real robot. But the thing is, they on Hugging Face website, they recommend like a specific model, two specific models of robots which they have trained with, and it has been working successfully in a YouTube video which I have linked in my README file on GitHub. So so it's succeeding. I hope it doesn't drop it. So this happens like 7 out of 10 times. Like when you run it, most of the time it does pick up and drop it properly, especially for the pre-built ones. Yeah, I would like to test more a diverse set of tasks, and I would like to improve the performance. And hopefully you do this on a stronger machine, so things are much more smoother. And that is the overall view of my project, and you can see that this was a success. Yeah, so success true. So these BDDL files are not just running the simulation. It has like a measurement of success as well. So if it does put it in the basket correctly, it will this is the output. So That is the overview of my project. My name is Kevin Sukesh, and thank you for watching.